Chapter 6368. Charlie smiled and said, "Taking the pill in your 20s can strengthen your body and prolong your life. What's the waste? Besides, the pill is not really that expensive. If you sell too much, it will be worthless. If you take this half pill in front of Simon, it will stimulate him to spend more money to buy pills in the future. Maybe the price will double the next time you sell him half a pill." Helena was still a little hesitant, and for a moment she didn't know whether she should agree or refuse. At this time, Charlie said seriously, "Be decisive, Helena. Don't always hesitate, do it as I say, don't hesitate." Charlie's words made Helena's heart suddenly stagnate. What she thought of was the moment when Charlie lost consciousness, and she took off all H3RCl0 thus and lay beside him. At that moment, she was not decisive enough and hesitated. So nothing happened in the end. At this moment, she suddenly felt a little regretful in her heart. Thinking to herself, should I have been like Mr. Wade said? More decisive, more decisive. Thinking of this, she was confused, and she couldn't help but look down at the pill in her hand. Then looked up at Charlie. Her expression and tone suddenly became very firm and she said, "Mr. Wade, don't worry, I will never hesitate again in the future. And will definitely be decisive to the end." Charlie didn't know what she was thinking, but nodded with some relief and said, "You are the queen now, loved by millions of people and respected by tens of millions. Decisiveness and determination are necessary qualities. They must always be reflected in your aura for everyone to see." Helena nodded heavily. "Mr. Wade, rest assured, I understand." After that, she said in a very firm tone, "I will give half of the pill to Simon, and then take the other half in front of him. I will also keep the $30 billion last time as you said. Mr. Wade, I will never hesitate to do anything you ask me to do in the future." Charlie was a little surprised at her change. While feeling happy for her, he also praised her. "I am very happy to see such a big change in you in such a short time." Helena winked and smiled playfully, then put away the pill, lifted her skirt with both hands, squatted down to salute Charlie, and said, "Mr. Wade, I will go to see Simon now." A few minutes later, the royal housekeeper Susan walked into the banquet hall. She came to Simon and said respectfully, "Dear Mr. Rothschild, Her Majesty invites you to move to the study to discuss something." Simon was very excited when he heard this and asked, Now? "Yes." Susan nodded, made a gesture of invitation, and said, "Please follow me." "Okay." Simon was very happy, stood up, and was about to go out. Before leaving, Susan turned to Steve and said, "Mr. Rothschild, please wait here for a while. I will come to see you later." Steve was a little surprised, not knowing what the housekeeper came to him for. But thinking carefully, Helena wanted to see her father. Maybe Charlie wanted to see him, so he quickly said, "Okay, I'll wait for you here." Simon's mind was full of pills at this time, and he didn't think much about what Susan meant by this. So, he followed her to Helena's study. When he saw Helena, Simon said excitedly, "Greetings, Her Majesty." Helena nodded slightly, and after the housekeeper left, she asked Simon, "Mr. Rothschild must have been waiting for me to fulfill my promise." "Right.